Okay guys, so today you're going to be practicing how exactly you're going to make a Bohr model. This is a model of an atom that you can make based off of the information that you would gather from the periodic table. So for this assignment, you are going to have to do it for the first 18 elements off of the periodic table. And do not forget to identify those protons, neutrons, and electrons and how many exactly are in each element. So if you need the periodic table, if you click on this link, it'll send you straight to the copy of the periodic table, which is on the second slide. You're going to need this for the entire assignment. So I have an example on slide 2 for you, and this is of number 19. And number 19, if we look on the periodic table, it is K, which also stands for potassium. And I have figured out because K for potassium is number 19 on our periodic table. I can see based off of the periodic table that it is going to have 4 energy levels because it's on period 4 and it's in group 1. So I know there's going to be 1 valence electron, which means there's going to be 1 electron in our outer energy level. So going back to our example, I have written down here protons 19 because we have ape man, APE, atomic number, which is 19, is equal to the number of protons and also the number of electrons. So all of those are going to be 19. Then we have man, MAN. And that means that we're going to go to our mass, our atomic mass, which is here. We're going to round it down to 39. And we're going to subtract 19. So mass minus atomic number, so 39 minus 19, that's going to give us 20. So our number of neutrons is going to be 20. So you have different ways that you can do this, and I want you to be creative as you can. You can either draw a picture, take a picture of that, and post it onto your slide. You can use your inserts, and you can go to shapes. And if you mess with shapes, you can use circles right there. That's what I did here. I put a circle on top of a circle on top of a circle. And if you find another way to do it, go ahead and do it. But you need to make it. Do not just grab a picture of it off of the internet. You need to make this. Now you can see on my picture that I have put the number of protons and the number of neutrons in our nucleus because that is where they will belong. And we need to know how many and what is going to go in the nucleus. So make sure you write that down. Then you will see here that I have circles all around. These are all of my electrons in my electron cloud. And you're going to not only put the dots around there, but put a little minus sign inside of it. That way, we know that the electrons have a negative charge to it. Now, if you look at this, remember, on our energy levels, the first energy level that we're going to have, and I'm going to go ahead and insert a shape here. There we go. I'm going to insert this shape here, and I'm going to put right in here 2 electrons. Okay, and there's a reason why. You only need 2 electrons within this first level. Do not put more than 2 electrons in this first level. In our second level, let's go ahead and insert another circle. You are only going to have, I'm going to make this big as well, 8 electrons. Do not put more than 8 electrons in that second energy level. Okay, and I know I put it inside of the circle, but it's going to be on the lines because that's where they're going. Remember, the electron cloud is mostly space. Then we're going to go ahead and talk about the next energy level. And the next energy level, guys, is going to have, again, 8 electrons. Do not go past that 8 electrons for the next energy level. All right. And then as we get further out, we're going to add on to it. But right now, you're only dealing with 3 energy levels. So you're only going to be dealing with the 2 electrons, the 8 electrons, and then another 8 electrons. All right. And remember that our outer ring is going to be where our valence electrons are going to be located. And as we said with potassium, there's only 1 valence electron, and we have 4 energy levels: 1, 2, 3, 4. So do not forget those tips whenever you're looking at our periodic table. We have our periods going across, which tells us our number of energy rings. And we have our groups going up and down, telling us how many valence electrons within that outer ring. So again, you're going to go ahead and do it. I have them written down for each element that you are going to be completing. You also, again, have that place for protons, neutrons, and electrons for the numbers to be written. And you're going to put your picture there. Again, it's either you can draw it, take a picture of it, send it to yourself, and post the picture on the slide, or you can use the images and insert the circles on top of a circle, on top of a circle, on top of a circle. Whatever works for you. Once you're done, make sure you turn it in.